I unlocked the full planche in just 5 months of training. But don't get me wrong, because actually, I was not making any progress at all when I reached the straddle and the one leg planche. One of the reasons was I thought that if I could do the straddle planche, then I could easily unlock the full planche. So I just focused most of my time on mastering that progression, but every time I went for the full planche, I could not do it at all. After many tries, it basically made me lose most of my confidence, and I continued to struggle until I followed the exercises that I'm going to share with you guys in a bit. And before we get into that, here are some training tips that I will surely follow if I have to train the planche again, because I'm sure that it will make my planche workout become a lot more effective. First of all, warming up is always a must, not just for the planche, but also for other workout routines. This will help you avoid serious injuries, and you will also feel that it is a lot easier and more comfortable to do the exercises, especially when you're training with challenging ones like the planche. You should focus the most on warming your wrists and hands, since they will be holding your entire body weight when doing the movement. After that, you can go for some scapular push-ups so you will be able to do the planche with a better form. The second tip is to make sure to remember that the planche is a static exercise, meaning that you will have to maintain your body in the same position for a specific length of time. And so, the only way to make faster progress with a static movement is to just do it as much as possible. And finally, is to follow your training consistently. The planche is not an easy goal to achieve, and since each of us has different physiques, some of you might be able to unlock it faster, and some will need a lot more of training time. Therefore, I would suggest you put aside your expectations and just go with the flow. Don't be discouraged if you see someone can do it faster than you, and just follow with your own pace of workout. And I'm sure that you will be able to unlock it as long as you keep on moving forward. After keeping in mind the 3 tips, here's the workout routine that I did in 5 months to unlock the full planche. The first exercise on the list, and also the most important one, is the planche raises. As I've mentioned above, in order to progress faster with a static exercise, you just have to work with it as much as you can, and the planche raises will be one of the movements that you should do. To do the exercise, you will start with a push-up position on the floor, and then lean forward until your body is lifted off the ground. After that, you will repeat the movements for another 2 times. The main goal of the planche raises is to allow your body to know what holding in the full planche is like. Therefore, at first, you don't have to focus on how long you can hold it, and just try your best to do it for as many repetitions as possible. Even if your form is not looking good, you will improve slowly by training with it consistently. When I first tried out this exercise, I couldn't control my body at all. And after around 3 weeks of training, even though I couldn't hold it for much longer, but the difference that I could now feel the tension on my arms and my shoulders, and it felt like I could finally understand how holding the planche is actually like. This is when I also figured out the reason why I was struggling at the straddle planche. The simple answer is that the straddle planche is not the full planche. So basically, by mastering the straddle planche, it will surely increase your planche strength to help you do the full planche easier. However, if you don't start working with the full planche right away, it will be quite a challenge to make faster progress. So for those of you who are training for the planche, I would recommend you to train with the next step right away once you have gotten used to your current planche progression. Also, the planche raises can be applied to other planche movements as well, and I would always train it at the start of the workout, since that is when I will have my full strength to get my body used to doing the new exercise. After finishing the planche raises, we will now come to the second exercise of the workout routine, and what I would always like to do is to continue to train with the previous planche progression. So for example, I'm currently training for the full planche, so I can either choose to hold in the straddle, one leg, or the advanced tuck planche. Usually, I would first go for 3 sets of straddle planche and then finish off with 2 sets of advanced tuck. All of them I would aim for around 7 to 10 seconds. And the goal of this step is to continue letting my body become more and more comfortable with the planche hold. When applying this exercise to your routine, so let's say that you're training for the advanced dog, then the first thing to do is to do it as many times as you can, and then you will follow up with the tuck planche or the planche clean hold. Finally, the last thing I could do to finish off the workout is to train with the planche fundamentals, which are the pseudo push-up and the planche clean hold. This will also be a crucial step that you should do, because they will constantly build your planche strength if you can train with them regularly. You can either complete the planche workout with the two exercises, or you can also do them on a different training day. By that, you can combine the two with other basic exercises such as push-ups, pull-ups, or core workout to further strengthen your fundamentals. And with that, this is how I train consistently to unlock the full planche. If you find this video helpful, then a like and subscribe would be super appreciated. And remember that these exercises only help me to achieve the final step. And to fully master it, which means that you can hold it longer and can do it any way you desire, will take a bit more time of training. Therefore, I will share with you guys some tips and exercises on how to fully master the full planche in one of my future videos. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and well then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay workout. I will see you in the next one.